Hey, what's up guys? Matt again. Just wanted to post another quick video of an update I just received for the Comma AI for the Rivian. Lucas pushed out last night. Yeah, it's Saturday the 24th, I think it is. But anyway, I just got the update. They're still working on the actual version that's going to be pushed into the main Rivian or main Comma OpenPilot branch. But for now, this is the first update that we've gotten.
Turn right to stay
So I just wanted to see, show you guys some more driving video, how it's working, some of the improvements. I'm actually just trying it out for the first time myself, so figured I would show you guys. By the way, make sure if you like, AI, full self-driving, Comma videos, like and subscribe to this channel. I do have, I'm going to be making more videos on the Comma system. I also have a full self-driving, a 23 Model S Plaid that I'm going to be doing videos on that as well. So some pretty good videos as far as autonomy and electric cars and stuff like that. So if you like that, do me a favor, like and subscribe. But anyway, I'm gonna throw it on. Again, Comma does not take turns, so no turns, no lights, no stop signs yet. There are branches and some experimental mode versions that do lights and stop signs. That's not available in the Rivian yet. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on. So you just press down once in the stock and that will be on. And whatever speed you're on, that's what it'll initially set it at, and then you just press this button to increase the speed. So you can see it's at 48. We'll bump it up to a little over the speed limit. And you can see by the green square or rectangle around the Comma device that it's engaged. And it's not going to slow down for this curve, so I'm going to slow it down a bit. Just by pressing down on the same button there on the steering wheel. But it is taking the turn for me. Alright, so this we're coming up to a stop sign, so I'm going to have to disengage. And again, guys, this is not full self-driving, and it's not meant to be. It's a driver assistance tool. It's more akin to like autopilot for Tesla, if you're familiar with that. Engage again. While you have the Comma device plugged in, you're not going to have Driver Plus, but honestly, it's way better than Driver Plus anyways. At least on my Gen 1, so I can tell you that I don't miss Driver Plus at all. And it does head tracking, so for those of you wondering, why is it yelling at me for using a phone? It's not like FSD where it detects a phone, but it does make sure that you're looking at the road, your eyes and face are facing the road. So if you were looking down, say texting or something, it'll yell at you for that. Or if your eyes are closed, say you were sleeping or doing whatever, it will alert for that and turn off eventually. So it is monitoring. Just doing a really good job. But right now it's also using the factory cruise control system, but that is going to hopefully change here soon as they work on the controls or interpreting the controls from the Rivian system, and being able to control the longitudinal signals using the Comma device. So they're working on that now. As of now, it's using the stock Rivian cruise control along with the Comma device. I'm going to do a lane change and just press down on the signal of the turn stalk, give it a little nudge. It's going to do a lane change. I'm going to speed up here because there's a car speeding up behind me. So I'm going to press it, give it a little juice. The car behind me is doing like 100 miles an hour. Asshole. It's okay. So look, gives us a chance to use the auto lane change again. Alright. I'm going to put the signal on. We'll go ahead and tap it. Give it a little nudge, and we're back over. And you'll see it'll stop right in our lane here. turn that off. So yeah, really smooth, really nice lane changes. You know, pretty much perfect. Just as long as it can see the lane lines, it's going to do a perfect job of changing lanes, from my experience. And I used this system before Rivian. You know, I know some of you guys that have this now are new to OpenPilot. I used it I had a 2020 Kia Telluride. I also had a 2018 Kia Stinger I used for about 5 years in total, maybe 4 or 5 years, with a comma 2 and then a comma 3. And I had great experiences with both of those. They were really a huge improvement from the factory system. I never found that it did anything crazy. You know, it's not FSD. It's not meant to be FSD, but it was just really reliable at what it's meant to do, which is make cruising on highways and secondary roads way more relaxing, less fatiguing, and at those things it's perfect. So I found it invaluable for road trips, long drives, commuting, that kind of thing. At our max speed of 85 here, although again it's using the adaptive cruise from the Rivian, so it's going to only go as fast as the car in front of us unless we change lanes. I'm going to slow it down a little bit here. Okay. Go ahead and pull another lane change. Let's hit the signal, give it a little nudge, and off we go. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, and it will still use the Rivian, you know, blind spot monitoring. So when I put the signal on, it will still do the alert if somebody's next to you. Make the noises and all that. However, it will, you know, if you give it the nudge anyways, it's still going to go over and execute the lane change. So it's not going to prevent you from changing lanes. And that's why you turn the signal on, then you nudge it, and that's you can have a chance to check and make sure that the lane's clear. So obviously, you know, it's one device. It has like 3 cameras on it, 3 in the back or 2 in the back and 1 in the front, something like that. And they're great cameras, but obviously they don't, you know, they can't see around the sides of the vehicle or the back of the vehicle. So they use some of the Rivian sensors. There are builds that do, and I don't think it's on the Rivian yet, but there are builds that can use integrate the factory blind spot monitoring and factory sensors in order to like prevent lane changes when it detects a vehicle. I don't think that's integrated into the Rivian branch yet, but of course this is still in development, so it's not even officially supported yet. Nonetheless, really come into its own. But there's some good highway curves up here. We're doing about 70, and as we get up a little further here, it'll be. Oh, actually, we've got to take this exit, so never mind. I'm gonna take over to get us over to the exit we need to be on here. Just gonna press up on the stalk to just disengage so I can change lanes here. Now, so to disengage it, you just press up on the stalk, or you can press the brake. One thing I'll show you guys in a minute here that I do really like about Comma and the OpenPilot system versus FSD, which again I also have and I love, I think is amazing. But one thing I do like, and a major difference, is collaborative steering. And what that does is, say you're driving and you see an obstacle, or you want to make a slight adjustment, or go around a branch or something that's sticking out from the side of the road, you can steer a little bit and it won't disengage the system, and we'll just start steering a little bit. Take a right here. It will steer a little bit, and then as you let go, I'll show you that in a second here. So you re-engage it, and then speed it up. So you can see the green. I don't know if you can see this green bar around. I'm gonna start steering. See how it turned brown or gray? That means that I'm steering. So I'm actually steering it out of its optimal path. And then as I let go, it turns green again, and it redirects itself back into the path that it thinks is optimal. So, you know, say if there was an object in the road. I'm gonna change lanes here. But if there was an object in the road, I could steer around it, and then as soon as I let go of the steering wheel or stop putting pressure on it, it will go ahead and take over, which I really like, you know, because sometimes you just want to go around something or make a slight adjustment, and you don't necessarily want to fully disengage the whole system. So you get quite used to it. So we'll see if they are able to add stop sign and traffic light support. Again, it's not going to add turns. You know, it's just probably not feasible with the current setup of sensors and cameras. And it's not meant to be FSD, but it's great for cruising, highway, long drives, commuting, road trips, that kind of thing. You'll see here it does a really good job of like not getting in the wrong lane. It'll not follow that car into the turn lane. Ooh, yeah. The stock smart cruise system is a little bit too aggressive on turning vehicles there. Even for roads like this, though, I find it just really nice. You know, I mean, you can't go anywhere. Where are you gonna go? There's traffic the whole way in front of you. You're just basically stopping and going down a single lane. So I hear these comments like, "Oh, I love driving. I don't want, you know, I don't need this kind of system." Well, I love driving. You know, on a mountain, twisty road in a sports car, in a big SUV on a trafficy road where I have nowhere to go except forward. It's not exactly a thrill. It's kind of a chore. So, you know, I find these systems make things a lot easier. So, as far as the update here, it does look like they reduced some of the jitteriness that was going on with the steering wheel thus far, especially at low speeds. I don't really see any of that going on, so they might have improved that. And I also was kind of hugging the right lane, right shoulder a little bit previously, and I don't notice that going on either. So looks like some good improvements from Lucas and the team there. They're doing a great job. Those guys are geniuses, and I have no idea how they do half of it, but I'm here to reap the benefits, and I'm grateful for everything they've done. So all right, guys, well, thanks again. I appreciate you tuning in, and once again, like and subscribe if you want to see some more common videos or FSD videos or just electric cars in general. I'll be trying to do some more of these, and hope you have a great day. Bye.